What's going on, Boerboel world? Brandon over at Powell Boerboels, bringing you yet again another unbelievable video for your viewing. Don't forget to, you know the phrase, like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, what I want to talk about is something that is in pretty much every Boerboel conversation. If you're watching this video, at some point you yourself have probably asked this same question when it comes to Boerboel. Everybody wants to know, when people call, they want to buy puppies, everybody wants to know, hey, how big is your Boerboel? How much does he or she weigh? And it's probably not a good thing. I probably should do a better job of keeping up with this stuff, but you know, I don't really worry about weight. So people ask me like all the time right now, like, man, like, how much does Shaka weigh? And I'm like, man, you know what? I don't have a clue. Because I haven't weighed him. I'm just looking at how he looks, I'm just looking at his structure and everything. I'm not too much concerned about his weight. You know, and in my personal opinion, this is what I like. You know, I don't want a Boerboel that's 240 pounds. Like that does not excite me. That doesn't excite me. I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about that. You know, but if you show me a dog that's, let's say it's a male and he's 170, 165, 170, you know, maybe 185, getting on up there. If that's the weight and they're built nice and tight, you know, good chest on them, decent bone, not over-exaggerated bone, you know, but decent bone, and they look good, to me, I take that weight over just a huge Boerboel. But I mean, because I don't care about that. Now, if you get a huge Boerboel that's correct, you got yourself something. Yeah, that's a beast, you know. So, and another thing with weight too is people get their Boerboels, their Boerboel puppies, and they start feeding them. Man, I'm feeding him, he getting big. I'm feeding him, he getting big. You're gonna feed him right into his death, or you're gonna blow his hips out, or whatever. These dogs don't get big because you overfeed them. They gonna get big anyway. They just big dogs. You know, now genetics, they may get a little bigger, you know, whatever, depending on the breeding. But the food is not what makes them, you know, massive. So X that out when it comes to the weight of the Boerboels. But, you know, that's one of the things that people are starting to do a lot of. Because a lot more people are getting into the Boerboel game, and everybody's focused on weight, and the weight is not as important. Like, it sounds cool, you know, ooh, man, I got this 250 pound Boerboel, you know, and most of the time in the Boerboel world, if somebody says, hey man, my dog's 250 pounds, that dog's probably 200, 195, you know, but 250 sounds cool. So But I mean, no knock on whoever's doing that. I'm just saying. You know, I don't really care about weight. That's just my opinion. I don't really care about weight. You know, I'm more concerned with how the dog looks, what's the bloodlines, you know, and not necessarily what that dog looks like, what's behind that dog. Because that one might have just been, you know, short end of stick, but it still got blood, so it don't matter. Next thing I want to talk about, since we talked about the weight though, I want to talk about our upcoming breeding. We have Big Sky Xena being bred to Powell Scrappy. Powell Scrappy comes off of Proffer's Keno. Proffer's Keno is a direct son to Proffer's Rogue. And Rogue was probably one of the more freakish type boar that Randy Proffer has produced. I mean, he's produced some phenomenal dogs, even starting Mufasa. Mufasa pretty much put everybody on in the U.S. You know, he was a beast. Proffer's Mufasa, he was a beast. But anyway, I'm excited to see what's gonna come out of this breeding. Big Sky Xena and Powell Scratch. Xena threw a nice litter, her last litter. Unfortunately, we were gonna have a litter with our girl Proffer's Bella, but we had an accident and we lost her. And so, which it gave Xena a break anyway, which we, you know, I'm excited to see what she's going to produce with our boy Powell Scrappy. I'm looking for some good compact dogs with decent size. She comes from a line of, you know, well put together, well sized, good sized Boerboels, and he comes from, you know, well put together Boerboels. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna throw. You know, should be some decent heads on these dogs. I'm really excited about how the structures of these dogs is gonna look. So be on the lookout for that. We should be breeding her within the next couple months. And follow us on Powell Boerboels on Instagram, because we're really active on the Powell Boerboels on Instagram. We're getting this YouTube going, but we're really active on the Powell Boerboels on Instagram. So that's where we put a lot of updates, Facebook too. And we'll just be throwing some stuff on here also. So just wanted to give you guys another quick video. Don't forget, it's Who Dat Nation all day long, 365. Go Tigers. We always in the purple and gold around here. Go Tigers all day long. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else. That's it. Holler at you later.